The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that... Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, and here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. Down low, here's Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Here's Collier. He had 15 points last outing. LeBron with the block.
Come on now. That shot had no chance getting by LeBron.
Shoots over Collier. LeBron can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
And they get it back. Here's Collier. Back to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. Here he goes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Here's Sexton. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Luka.
And he can't get the first one. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
To the middle. Kessler against Williams. Kessler, no good. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kessler, a screen on Reeves. Count that one.
Coming off the pick, Clarkson varies his pace to lose defenders.
Here's James for 3. Reeves can't hit. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. Last time they met was in Utah.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves the pass to Williams. Here's Doncic.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
The Lakers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hayes, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How he did last season. Put up about 13 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers leading by 8. They set the pick. Here's Doncic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Martin. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And here is Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for LA. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
They've got Jackson Hayes. Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's Reeves. Tshiebwe with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Utah with a change here, too. Potter's checked in. Back to Clarkson. Outside for George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 6. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Jordan Clarkson can be so crafty, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. That's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Vincent the pass to LeBron. James connects from deep.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Martin, he's checked in for the Jazz. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Hachimura. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
On the wing, James. Reeves against Clarkson. James, a screen on Clarkson. Back to LeBron. It's hauled in by George. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Suns. LeBron with the block. And he gets it back. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Clarkson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams inside. Another shot. Back to Vincent. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. It's Martin on the wing. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 3. Reeves outside. Back to Hachimura. LeBron sets the screen for Hachimura. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Vincent. And again, no good by the Lakers. Jazz trail by 3. Martin finds George. Here's Filipowski. Back to George. It's stolen by Hachimura. Out in his zone on the break. Here's Reeves. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hayes, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Pass to Sexton from downtown. Kept alive.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Vanderbilt with it. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. From the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Markkanen passes to Collier. Kessler the screen. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Kessler, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Sexton against Reeves. Poked away. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Fast break. Doncic.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside Collins. Hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Doncic outside. Nice move. Doncic very comfortable down low.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Collins. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Now Doncic. 15 points in the game. Pass to Reeves. And it's off from three-point range. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Collier. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
Says the Jet. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
I think for the Jazz, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So on the floor for Utah. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Colin Sexton is out there with Collier. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Williams with the block. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And Sexton slams it in.
A show of pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Reeves can't hit. Jazz trail by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Markkanen. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Reeves the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Inside, Vincent. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Vincent. And here is Hachimura. Good on the triple. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Energy. That's what Doncic brings every night. That steal and basket can ignite a team.
And here's Sexton. Defended by Vincent. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Greg Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
To the paint. Back to Markkanen. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. Lakers leading by 13. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes comes in for Williams. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for James. Jazz trail by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
Vincent. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Markkanen from outside.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Now, here's Clarkson. T right on him. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition box.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Left side, George. Clarkson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 10.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic outside. This one for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Vincent. And Utah with a change here, too. Luke's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Reeves with it. 8 points for him. Here's Doncic. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got a chance to check up on Walker Kessler's status. David, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way, and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got 12 points here in the second half.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Out to Clarkson. Here's Mikhailu. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, defenses will try to bully a guy of George's size, but he handles himself well against the foul.
And George drops them both. Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, it's James. Back to Doncic. Reeves trying to free himself up. That's good again. His seventh basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Doncic. George against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 14. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler finds Collins. Here's Collier. He's covered by Hachimura. Collins wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they double up Doncic. 5 on the clock. Over Collier. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Doncic outside. Lets it go with the 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling. 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. They led by as many as 18 points. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.